Hey everybody, it's Mikey Abrams with Texas Pride Realty Group, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to make the strongest offer for that house that you love without breaking your budget. Number one, your real estate agent needs to run comps, meaning they have to find similar houses that have sold in the past 6 months in a similar neighborhood, similar square footage, and similar year built. You'll get all the data and then you'll formulate a really strong offer based on those numbers. Number two, do you want some money? Do you need some cash back for closing? Because in the deal, we can actually put some money in to have the sellers pay for some of your closing costs. This way you can really focus on putting into that nest egg of the down payment of your home. Number three, you gotta know how many days on the market that house has been. Here in the DFW Metroplex, the market is so hot. So if it's a well-priced home and it's only been on the market like a few days, it's gonna be highly competitive. If it's been on the market for a little bit, well, maybe you got a little bit of our wiggle room. Wiggle room. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Number four, just like I had mentioned before in previous videos, you've got to have your pre-qualification letter ready to go. That is the permission slip for you to go on the field trip. So if you ain't got it, your offer ain't there. Number five, read the seller's disclosure. That is the form that the sellers fill out that's going to disclose material facts about the home. They might not always have the best information on it. A licensed inspector would give you a more detailed look, but at least that way you know up front what you're going against. What's the age of the roof? Is there a survey? Has there been foundation repairs done? How about the plumbing? Etc., etc., etc. Next, what's your down payment going to be? That's going to depend on what type of loan you got. Are you putting a smaller amount of down payment, or are you doing about 20% or more so you can get rid of that mortgage premium insurance? And finally, which I believe this is probably one of the most important things to know, and it's going to be individualized for every single buyer. Important. Look down here. Know your currency. And I don't mean like American dollars or lira or pounds or anything like that. I mean, what is it that you are rich in as a buyer? I mean, money is kind of the best scenario, but in a highly competitive market, not every single seller is going to want money. Maybe you have time. Maybe you've got plenty of time to move in and you've got a lease that doesn't end for quite some time and you can offer a lease back to that seller. Or maybe you can even pick up some of the closing costs for the seller. There's title policy, there's surveys, there's all kinds of different closing costs that you can offer. How about time? Maybe they need a short amount of time. They want to close quick. Bop, 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 bop. That means you got to really get in good if you're using a loan with your lender and ensure the fact that they can close in a short amount of time. And finally, this is kind of super unique, but it sometimes works. What are you rich in the sense of maybe you have a pizza company and you're going to give the sellers free pizza for a year, or maybe you work for a theater company and you're going to give them season tickets to your next showing. Maybe you have an automobile dealership or a rental and you're going to give a free rental car. Think about what you have and what exactly you can offer. In addition to that, I know it's always kind of sentimental, but the letter still works. But let's do this. When you write the letter to the homeowner, which is like, I love your house so much, and oh my gosh, my family loves it so much, and I can see ourselves living here forever. And I know that may sound hokey, but let's up it up an amp. Think about this. People like videos. Why don't you make a quick 30-second to 60-second video? Show yourself, show your family if you want to. Show your dogs, your cats. Give them your personality. Go that little extra mile to connect with the other humans on the other side of that home. Because if one family enjoyed their memories there, they're probably going to want to see another family take over and have the same enjoyable memories for the future. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is just some of the tips I offer for how to formulate a really effective offer. For more information, please reach out to my website below, and I am happy to give you some more secret tips. Always remember, you take pride in your real estate experience because you are worth it. Cut.
Take pride in your real estate experience.